Welcome into the NGP podcast. We got a special episode, chicken noodle soup special this week.
It's the NGP Bowl special.
And the NGP Bowl special with my co-host, Zach.
Tiny.
Zach Tiny Bradley.
Tiny. I've shrunk myself. Down to an inch tall. I'm like standing under the microphone right now. What would you do if Ben Niquette was an inch tall?
Well, we tried to have Ben on as a guest today. We could have asked him that.
Yeah, but what would you do if you found out Ben had shrunken down to an inch tall?
Well, remember we were talking about if we had his head just in your kitchen?
Yeah, we did talk about, because of God of War, if Ben's like decapitated head was in my kitchen and he could talk to us still.
He's totally healthy other than just, only having a head.
He was just a head, and he just like hung out in my kitchen. Like I'd get home and then be like, "Hey Zach, what's going on?" Like he'd probably be so bored most of the time. I'd have to like prop him up in a way to where I could like leave the TV on for him.
I think if you put him on your towel dispenser there, because it spins.
Yeah.
You could use his tongue to push on the paper so he could like turn himself.
Yeah. But I'd still want to. He couldn't push any buttons or anything. I'd have to like leave the TV on. I guess I leave the TV on for Tyson, so it wouldn't be much different. Just leave it on for him and Ben.
Well, it's like Stephen Hawking. You could give him like the Stephen Hawking technology. Didn't he do talk through his eyes basically?
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah, so that would be Ben basically.
Yeah, but he can still talk.
Yeah, but he can't move at all. He'd have no ability to move, so he'd have to use his eyes to...
I'd have to give him some sort of...
I'm talking like to turn on the TV or something. Somehow you had technology where his eyes could change the channel or whatever.
I could put the remote by him, he could use like his tongue.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you just... So that one remote that's like you can talk in it, you just have to like tape that talking button down so it's picking up at... I don't know, it probably wouldn't work because then it would pick up words on the TV.
Yeah, that would be a mess.
That wouldn't work actually.
I don't know if I'd want Ben's head in my house because I bet you'd complain a lot.
Can I take him home on weekends?
But Ben, I feel like Ben's head would complain a lot. He'd have a lot to complain about.
I think I would like make a special backpack so I could bring him to work with me, so he wouldn't be so bored.
You think you could get fair deals done with Ben's head, or do you think he'd also like get all angry and pissed off?
No, because I think most of the toxins in your body reside it's your kidney, right? That filters out the toxins. And yeah. So if he's kidneyless, maybe he wouldn't be so mean all the time because there's no toxins holding up in his body.
That's true. Wait, Jerry's calling.
Oh, Jerry the Bag is on the line.
Jerry, you're live on the podcast.
You said what?
You're live on the podcast. Yeah. Don't say anything racist.
Dude, I thought you were going to call me for this. What the hell?
I thought you said you couldn't be on because you were hanging out with Ben.
I said Ben was coming over.
Oh,
yeah. Well, Ben made it sound like you guys weren't going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we're not now because I'm grilling chicken.
What? Hey, no.
Just grill chicken and podcast.
That's an awesome idea. It's like drinking beer and grilling chicken.
Dude, I caught the grill on fire. That was pretty intense.
Oh my god!
I feel like I need to call Ben now and get him on the other phone.
Hey Jerry, what do you think of these election results of Mike Brenner winning the election?
He did?
Yeah, Mike Brenner won.
Man, Jerry, we got trouble. Marty will be proud.
I just tweeted at Marty and asked him how he felt about it. He hasn't responded.
How does it feel?
He hasn't responded. I said, "Hey, Marty, I saw this guy named Mike Brenner on the election ballot."
Wait, you're calling Ben on a different phone?
Hey, what's up, Dylan?
What up?
Wait, can you hear Ben on the other phone too?
I can hear you on Jared's phone.
This is going to be bad.
Wait, is this gonna work?
I don't think this is going to work.
Wait,
very well.
Jared, wait,
you're wrong.
You guys aren't echoing yet.
We're echoing? I don't think it's my fault. All right.
you are
the
echoing.
upset this week is going to be me. I'm going to be very upset.
No, I don't think it's echoing. I think this is working.
The upset of the week is you, Jerry, because you're going to be upset.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yo, just keep losing.
You know what's crazy is Riley's lost 7 in a row. What do you think about that?
Are you for real?
Yeah, he won. He was
I thought I
2-0,
started
and he's lost 7 in a row now.
He was kind of the darling of the league, I want to say, at like week 2 or 3.
Yeah,
he was
was.
on a winning
Yeah, he
streak.
was.
Dude, to
Got
start.
named, like,
All the
darling
teams
of
that were at the
league,
top
and all
are
of a
kind of
sudden
falling
went, like,
apart.
super downhill.
Matt Lash is kind of falling apart now too.
Well, I don't know if it's Matt Lash or your team assembling from other teams.
Yeah, me, Troy, and Matt's team.
Yeah, your Troy and Matt's team is really take it off.
The super team. It's like reminds me of those robots that like all connect together
Yeah,
to
like
make a super
What
robot.
was the name of
Power
that?
Rangers.
No,
Is that no? That's,
not
I'm not.
Power
We're not
Rangers.
thinking power.
Voltron.
Is that what I'm
Yeah,
thinking?
you're thinking Voltron.
We're definitely thinking the same
Specific
thing.
Rim?
Yeah, the specific room.
Nah. Didn't
No.
The specific room.
Rick and Morty made an
Yeah, that's a
episode?
solid movie.
Just-
Oh yeah,
Let's make
that was like a
NGP
Voltron
movie
type.
review
thing,
Yeah.
podcast.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm over this.
You guys having
fucking
your own
fantasy.
conversation?
Dude,
with
this
each
is so funny. You're having your own through the phones. It's like our phones are talking to each other.
Well, boys, thanks for having us on.
No, keep
Yeah.
talking to each other through the phones. It's hilarious. Wait, I got a question I got to ask you guys first, though.
Yeah, wait,
I can't make it to UFC at Zach's house on Saturday without Zach there.
Well, you guys are having a UFC party at my house without me here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Zach, I throw parties here all the time when
That's
you're not
true,
here.
you
Yeah,
do.
I've done it multiple times
looks
now.
odd.
All
Yeah, a little bit.
right, no, that's not my question though.
Okay.
Okay, listen here. I was at Bill's. I was buying some French bread for my soup. We're doing chicken noodle soup special today. If you didn't know.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
I
this-
did not know. That
yeah.
sounds delicious.
But yeah, so I bought some French bread for it. But I'm checking out at Bill's, and so there's 3 checkout stations. At one station, there's a black guy. At the second station, it's an Amish family, and then the third station is me.
It's a
And that,
mixing pot.
well, it got me thinking. Do Amish people?
Yeah, Bill's the great melting pot of America.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm getting at. Do Amish people count as like white people, or do we think of them different?
They're definitely different.
They're different.
Yeah.
So, you think if that black guy was looking across and he's going, a bunch of white people are in here, or is he going, oh, there's a couple white people and some Amish people?
Yeah, he's going a couple white people and some Amish people.
I mean, I think it's just extreme. The extreme white.
Extreme.
Oh, you think the Amish are extreme white?
They're like, I feel like Amish is like, we're a little biased because there's a lot of them around us, but they're like Hasidic Jews. We're like,
Do you think Amish have
It's
heard
like
of
their own
Cajun
thing.
seasoning? Are you kidding me?
what?
What did you
What'd you
say?
say, Jerry?
I said, have Amish heard of Cajun seasoning? Are you
No,
kidding me?
definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
so
Do
they're
you
extra
think-
white.
Amish
Cajuns
people
are like doing
more
like
racist
devil
than
shit,
regular
like
white
voodoo
people?
shit. Amish aren't about that. They love Jesus.
Are Amish people racist?
They love Jesus Christ.
I think that's probably somewhat fair to say would be my guess.
Yeah, they're probably
I mean-
racist.
I feel like we're really taking out a group of people we don't know that much about right now.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever seen a black Amish person?
No. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at, I guess, too, with my whole
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, they're
But
racist.
maybe they're segregated.
You don't think there's a black Amish anywhere?
Yeah,
I mean,
Southside
there
Chicago.
probably is
is
somewhere,
probably-
but
Well, do you think do people ever join the Amish community, or do people only leave the Amish community?
I
think
think you can
people-
join.
Yeah, I think people only leave, and it's frowned upon.
You're
Yeah,
I
so
think
you're
it's cult-like.
so you're either born into it or you'll never be a part of it, is what you're saying?
I
Yeah,
think so.
only
I don't
lucky
think
few.
you can. I don't think you can join.
So you can't
Lucky few.
you can't become Amish, is what you're saying?
I don't think so.
Wasn't that a
would
show
think
on?
it-
Wasn't that a TV show at one point? Becoming Amish? Isn't that the name of a show?
I think that's just growing a beard without a mustache.
Yeah.
Ben's been trying to become Amish for a while.
I have been working on.
I've never
all I
seen
can do is grow a mustache, no
I've
beard.
never seen a redheaded Amish before.
That's true.
I've seen a
They
few.
euthanize.
You've really seen a redheaded Amish?
Oh,
I feel like I probably have too.
Not red-headed, but red-bearded. They normally have the hats on.
Oh. Huh. I don't think they wear the hats inside.
Well, I normally see them outside. I'm not normally in the Amish people's homes.
Well, I'm in at the store or something. Well, you just
I
don't
don't
let these
shop at
people.
those stores.
Yeah, you don't let them into your stores, Ben.
Yeah, you know what you don't
Oh
see
my
a lot.
gosh.
You know what you don't see a lot is really fat Amish.
Very few.
You don't see a lot of fat
Well,
Amish
because I
people.
remember there was Amish people on Mackinac Island when I went there, and
You're lying.
there was a really fat little girl Amish, and I thought, like, oh, you don't see that often.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah,
Zach, you have a massive hair hanging from your beard.
probably.
It might be mine. It almost looks too long to be yours.
No, this is my hair.
Is it?
Yeah, this is my hair.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I got shamed. Maybe not shamed, but ridiculed pretty hard by my mom and my brother because we were at like an Amish store or something, and there was like an Amish family that were all like really fat, and I said something about it, and they like looked at me like, do you see yourself? I felt
You got put on blast by your family.
Oh, your family calls you fat?
pretty much. They were like, that's not cool, and blah, blah, blah. And like,
That's not cool, Jerry. You're fat.
pretty much.
This looks cooked here.
Damn, you got taken down by your mom, Jerry.
Pretty much.
They were like, hey, pal, look in the mirror. We don't have them, but you probably do.
I mean,
Yeah,
my mom also says that
take
I'm
a look in the
autistic,
mirror, Jerry. We used to have one before you ate it.
What, they had an Amish?
You ate our mirror, thought it was fucking.
Oh,
you
ate
thought
a
it.
mirror.
You thought it was fucking. You thought it was a big piece of. What's that shiny piece of candy?
130.
Yeah,
130.
135.
What the fuck are you? Are you guys like taking
We're
a
on
temperature?
the grill right now trying to cook some meat.
Oh, it was
Get some
awesome.
chicken going.
You guys said the same words at the same time through different phone. It sounded pretty cool.
Our phones are right next to each other, so it's probably just me talking.
Oh, I thought it was both of you talking at once.
I don't know, that would be pretty cool.
I'm cooking some
No,
French
it's just me
bread.
talking.
It's almost done. I just went and checked it. It's pretty close.
It's 145.
What are you gonna cook it to?
I think 145.
140, dude. Your
Sounds
chicken,
like we're done.
your
I
chicken
mean,
is burnt. Get that
the
shit off. Get it off.
Don't say it's burnt. These are grill
It's
masters.
chicken, though.
145. What are you trying to eat a dust ball?
I think Ben's echoing pretty hard right now.
I think it'll sound cool. Like a awesome reverb thing.
We gotta look
happening.
at the matchups last week.
Alright, I'm dipping out. I gotta man this grill.
Okay.
I don't care about fantasy no more. I'm staying.
Jerry's dipping out. Is Ben staying out?
Whoa, Jerry, we got to
Let
me and you.
Ben take it over. He's got a.
Okay,
he's
Ben's
got a
taking
solid
over.
record going
All
right
right, fine.
What are your parting words, Jerry?
now. What?
What are your parting words?
Yeah, that'll work.
No.
Yeah, he hung
He's
up.
got nothing to say.
He looked in my eyes and just hung up.
I guess we can start off with me just absolutely raping Gator. I mean, I just absolutely. He put up no fight. at all.
Back to week 9 again.
Yeah.
Do you have any injury?
No, I didn't have any injuries.
This looks good, Jared.
No, I didn't have. I had a lot of players not score that well, and I just had a few that just really blew
Well,
up.
that's Devontae Adams scored all 32 points in the first 10 minutes of that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's what I was gonna say.
Because I
He
seen.
didn't have a catch in the second half, did he?
I don't think so. I think he had one.
No, he had one target, is what it was.
I
Or
think
no,
he had one for
it
like
was-
negative yards.
no, yeah,
or
it was
something.
1 for 0 yards. Yeah.
At least get to like the half point PPR.
Because I got to watch like the whole first half of the game at B-Dubs before I had to go to Matt's like mom's wedding. And,
Oh, dude, why didn't we talk about the wedding that got moved? I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
heard of a wedding getting moved one day like that.
Yeah, it was like a. It was like
wedding
a.
got moved to B-Dubs?
It was like a very small like.
They had the wedding at B-Dubs?
Yeah, they had a B-Dubs.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I feel
What
like
kind of wings were served?
Let's-
Asian zing and
Oh,
I
nice.
had some buffalo.
let's
original
get to
buffalo.
the
Nice.
let's get to the hard-hitting questions here though. How was Matt's dad not pissed off at his mom?
He was upset. he was He was in attendance, and he was just.
Was he
had his arms crossed, just shaking his head.
Was he like wearing a disguise because he wasn't invited? So
no, he was invited.
Oh, he even got invited. They rubbed it in?
Well, Matt said his dad was like, "What the fuck is this?" He called Matt. He's like, "Do you know this about your mom getting married?"
Oh, his mom mailed him.
On accident.
No, she mailed it to her own house, her dad. So Matt's dad would get it.
Yeah, he was not happy. He was not happy about this. He was just beat red the entire time the wedding was going on.
So he wasn't like wearing a big goofy hat and like a mustache and hiding his face.
I said, hey, Mr. Albert, how's it going? He's like just shaking his head.
Just shook his head in disappointment.
He just shook his head like pissed off. He was just grinding his teeth and beat red. I've never seen a man so pissed off in my life.
Should I flip one?
What are you flipping? You're
get some
what do you mean?
Taters and foil.
Oh, I was saying, what are you still flipping that chicken?
And then when they asked if anybody would like to object to this marriage.
Oh shit, my bread.
When anybody asked if anybody would like to object to this wedding, he just started coughing.
NGP dinner special.
Yeah. But Ben, what do you got to say about how bad Gator did against me?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Gator's a giant fraud.
He's a giant frog.
He's a giant
My
fraud.
bread wasn't even done. I thought I burned it.
We tried to get Gator on the podcast today, and he flat out refused.
Oh, man, after that stunt he pulled last week, too, and now he's turning down the podcast.
I guarantee he only comes on after wins.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't want to show his face after
I didn't think about that.
This 141-92 disaster.
Yeah, he was. Well, in the real,
he started Sony Michelle. He started Sony Michelle.
Okay, Zach. He was clearly talking. Why'd you have to interrupt him like that?
I couldn't hear him.
Like, I went out of my way to stop talking so he could make his point, and then you just started talking right over top of him.
I said he started Sony Michelle. That's not a good move.
Why'd he do that?
He had a lot of bye weeks.
Oh.
And injuries.
Ben, what was your point you were making before Zach just decided to
say if there was a coward in the league, I would say it's probably Gator.
Yeah,
he's not been a guest on since week 1. Has he had a win since?
Yeah, it's because of his terrible hosting abilities week 1.
Yeah, he really did get self-conscious about that.
Now he won't come back on. He said he was busy today, but
yeah, he said he was too busy making ramen and shrimp.
Yeah. How long does it take to cook a shrimp? Like 5 seconds?
Yeah. And ramen, well, you just stick it in hot water and it's done.
It's literally like soup.
Yeah.
You like boil it.
You guys are cooking chicken and potatoes and you're on the podcast.
Yeah. You're doing much more than that. What else have we got for matches?
Oh, hey, actually,
no,
hold on. We need to flame Zach here.
Yeah.
Because of his just horrible decision not to trade kickers. McPherson is ranked like number 25 or something for kickers.
That's true, but you tried to trade me a kicker that had a bye week.
And I tried to trade him the number like 4 kicker in the league.
But he had a bye this week.
And after the bye, he's like number 5 now. That's how good he's been.
I did try to pick him up off waivers.
After you were just talking so much shit about him, too.
So, yeah. I dropped McPherson this week. He's had a bye this week. I'm not going to roster.
Yeah,
he's not
he's
good enough to roster.
And he's just terrible in general.
Look,
he missed again.
He did miss again.
Yeah.
It's becoming pretty clear that the real anti-trader is Zach in the league.
I'm pro trading as long as I'm winning the trade.
He's afraid to make a trade.
Yeah, he doesn't. Fair trades are out the window. He won't do fair trades.
Put that label on me.
I've gotten a taste of the good life of just getting awesome players for nothing. I can't go back.
I think the bread's done.
I can't go back to real trades. Oh, there's a massive fire in my kitchen.
Look at that.
That's like perfect.
I think that's a perfect crispiness.
Well, what's the bottom look like though?
Well, it's stuck. I don't know.
Oh no.
It's not moving. Yeah, it's a little stuck on.
What else we got here? Who'd you play last weekend? You played. Oh, you had your Jerry bye. Can he hear? Can he hear you? Oh, so what did you do on your Jerry buy? Because like my Jerry buy, that was like really a lot of fun. I just got to enjoy the games. Yeah, did you take a trip, Ben?
I watched the games and actually had fun for the first time, realizing I could just support my players.
Yeah.
Kind of get a couple guys some rest, try out some new guys.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite week so far.
I thought about getting some of the young guys in on my Jerry buy too.
Oh my god.
You want to be on the NGP?
What is Jerry talking? Yeah, you should have probably greased that pan.
Well, I didn't think it's dough. It should be like greasy, I thought.
Yeah, but you're supposed to always spray it with like cooking spray.
I definitely did it, and it definitely just got so stuck to the pan.
Yeah, that's kind of 101 for bread.
It kind of, no, it's fine. It came out all right.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, when's Jerry firing his head coach and hiring Jeff Saturday to manage his fantasy team?
I don't know. That's Jerry.
Next up, peace.
Jerry's coming out as the Jim Irsay of the league. He's only a winner. He only hires winners. He himself is a winner.
Jerry's favorite thing about his fantasy team is that he does no research and
Whoa,
he has no experience.
So is this why Jerry's cooking?
I do my own research, just like the Republicans.
Yeah, he does.
The great Jerry wave is coming.
Yeah.
Yup. Just wait. You watch.
Hey, Ben.
Yep.
So is Jerry cooking you dinner because you beat his ass and that was like part of your bet you made with him or something?
No, we're actually we're breaking bread tonight. We're cooking together. Taryn's calling me.
Oh, suing for peace. Don't hang up on me to talk to Taryn. She can call Jerry.
No, I do like this brutal bit of irony that we've been giving Jerry so much shit for weeks about how much he spent on Devin Duvernay and he never played him. And then he finally played him and he scored one point.
I played him twice. You guys are talking about that podcast. I did play him twice.
He finally plays him. He gets one reception for 5 yards. What the hell are you doing not playing Geno, Jerry?
Do you not play Geno again? Every time. I keep telling you, play Geno.
Jerry, you gotta play Geno every week.
He accepted the call from Taryn.
All right, well, that's all right.
Yeah, this is another blow.
I'm on to the best matchup of the week.
What, Nolan and Riley?
No.
Oh.
I was going to say Troy and Matt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was low scoring, but it was close.
Matt talked a lot of shit after that. I do like, Matt, pretty much all his points exclusively came from two guys.
Oh, they really did.
Is this going to revitalize his team?
What?
Do you think this is going to revitalize his team? Get his players going?
I think he might win this. We'll get to those matchups this week. I think he might win again this week. But, yeah, I don't know. Matt might be on a hot streak coming up here. If he can play people that score 70 points every week, he might have a shot.
That's the real key to fantasy football, isn't it?
Damn, Troy played Naeem Hines, got 0 points. That's rough.
There wasn't a better option for him?
He literally had a shit ton of buys.
He literally had all buys.
Oh.
Except for Chuba, but he was injured.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'm talking way too loud in the podcast. I'm staring at the phone.
No, that's fine.
That's me just screaming through it right there.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, Troy lost to Matt. That's always.
So is that Matt's? Oh, that's Matt's second win.
Yeah, you had a bunch of 2-win teams at the bottom.
Who did he?
He beat Jerry.
Jerry was his other win.
Yeah. And you lost to Jerry.
And I lost to Jerry.
You lost to Jerry?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
I think it was like 50-60 or something.
Yeah, I think it was. That sounds about right. Well, Jerry only scores like 60 points.
Well, let's do the Let's do the Riley and Nolan one.
Yeah, that was a close
That's
one.
another good one. High
what
scoring.
happened to this? Because I remember looking at it and thought, like, oh, Riley finally won. And then, like, I mean, Nolan got absolutely carried by Justin Fields.
He really did. It's him and Goddard, and then I don't even understand how that adds up to 120 looking at it.
Yeah, I feel like Nolan's fudging the numbers.
Yeah,
if
you look at that, that doesn't seem like it would add up to 120.
I think Nolan's adding points here without anybody noticing.
He's skimming.
He's doing a little Cody Rotier, Nate Eagle type action here.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday, Ben. How you were talking the one time you had to like play practice rounds with those two and
the great cheat off.
yeah,
Yeah, I had Cody Rotier, Nate Eagle, and Nick Batchelor.
yeah.
You couldn't get a straight score between the three of them.
Yeah.
The greatest cheat off of all time.
Well, I was telling him the story about how we had that one district where Cody Rotier ended up finishing like second in it, where like he shot like 77, and then in regionals where you have like someone keeping your score for you, he finished like last place with like 118. Because you couldn't cheat with someone else keeping your score.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tends to happen with a lot of guys, I think.
It was just so funny. It's just such a difference it made. Like, I can see how you could get away with cheating, like get like 3 strokes off or 18 holes maybe, but I think he somehow shaved like 15 strokes in that district round.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the most impressive thing.
That's what I'm saying. That is impressive
He was a better
work.
shaver than golfer.
There's one thing he's good at. Oh, because what we were talking about was Dylan wants to legalize abortion until you go.
Oh, I'm not to go. No.
He said once
That's what
once
it got
the kids go to
drawn
college.
to.
Once your kid goes to college, that's when you can't abort them anymore. And we were saying, do you think Cody Rotier's parents would abort him when he was in high school?
It was the Prop 3 thing that passed, and I said, you know what? If Republicans want to get a few more votes, they should just allow abortion, you know, and what it normally is. But that would mean Democrats would have to change abortion rights to you can abort your child up to the time it can say its own name.
Yeah. And then that changed to me saying abort up until they go to college.
Well, then it just got really extreme, and it's like, well, yeah, just the whole time you're taking care of the child.
Yeah, up until they go to college. Because you get a Cody type situation, and you're like, man, this kid sucks. Like, I'm gonna do the world a favor, get rid of this guy.
I think tensions would have gotten pretty high when Cody was doing his graduation party and he's getting a whole hog.
They're like, and then Dylan gets in an argument like, Cody, nobody's going to your graduation party. You're getting aborted.
Your parents are aborting you. Oh, big news! Silvernail's calling me right now. We got a problem.
Here,
I say ignore him.
Yeah, get Silvernail on the line. I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Shut up, Ben. Hello?
Why you calling me 30 times?
What do you mean, why? You know why. I told you all day we're doing the podcast, and you said you were coming, and then you dodged me the entire time I tried calling you.
When the hell did I say I was coming? I said do it after the game, and I would have came.
Yeah, and then you said a lot more stuff after that. Don't try and slither your way out of this.
There ain't no slithering.
You're always slithering.
Read the text, brother.
I will. You're on the podcast right now, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I just hung up with Ben so it could get you on. You should be here doing this with us. What the hell?
Well, I'll come over in a little bit, but it ain't gonna be for another half hour.
Nah, come over right now.
Well, the podcast can be over by then.
Yeah, we might be doing the stupid Commissioner League podcast at that time.
I'm not doing that one. I told you.
I gotta talk some trades.
Dude, you're doing that.
I'm not doing that
You're
one.
doing that
I
one.
want to piss that guy off.
I need some trade advice from the experts.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, all right, yeah, give us your business. Well, here, let us finish our Week 9 matchups here real quick. I think we got one more game to go, and then we'll get into your trades here.
Well, Yeah, well, just push pause. You know, you can pause the podcast. You know,
No, we go
record that
straight
later.
through.
We go straight.
We go through straight through. Yeah, get out of here with that.
You're gonna have to talk for another half hour then.
What do you mean? Oh, you're gonna.
Be over in a half hour.
No, you don't. Oh, you want no? We can do it over the phone.
Oh, we gotta do it live.
You're coming in. It is live.
It is live right now.
Yeah, you're.
Live. I'm not live.
Yeah, you are. You're talking into the speaker as we speak.
The voice is not live.
Actually, you sound pretty good right now.
Yeah, you do.
You sound way better than Ben was sounding.
Well, he was
I'm
also
a
like
professional
cooking.
podcaster.
Yeah, Ben was also cooking chicken though. What are you doing?
I just left the bunker.
Oh, you actually went?
Yeah, I just played 9 holes in 10 minutes.
Oh, on the TV.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Being a member, do you get like a discount golfing at that thing?
Oh, glad you asked.
That sounds like a no.
So I asked.
Oh
for
shit!
a
I left the
discount,
oven on.
And the waitress lady working there said, "Yeah, you get a 10% discount." And then my favorite guy that also works there, who's not my favorite guy.
Oh, your boy, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's tiny.
He's like, "Well, the memberships are done this year." They're expired, he says.
Well, I'd get your contract out to look that one up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a membership for 2022, baby.
Yeah, I feel like that definitely would go through the end of the year.
Yeah, that cocksucker.
Like if you go eat at the restaurant, I feel like you would still get your 10% member discount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
That guy does not like you, man. He lets me do whatever I want.
He did give me an hour and a half instead of an hour, but still, fuck him.
He's coming around on you, so he knows you're a little sneaky too, I think.
You can tell.
He could read me.
Yeah. Well, word's out. After what you did to Dave that one time, word's out on the course that you're a little sneaky.
Ah, Dave likes me though.
Yeah. Well, Dave's a little sneaky sometimes himself.
The son he never had.
Yeah. I think he has kids, actually.
Ah, the better son he never had.
I can't remember. I can't remember. I could be wrong on that. Don't record me saying that or nothing.
Alright, well, I'll be over there in a little bit. You guys have fun.
Well, we will not be doing the podcast in a half hour from now.
He might be showing up just as we're ending it. That'd be
That's
fun.
true, but with no one to like on the other line to talk to, he might. You know what I mean?
What?
Alright, I gotta go.
I might power through it.
Yeah, we tend to power through. Where you going?
Goodbye.
You never said what you were doing, did you?
Goodbye.
All right, you suck.
All right.
All right. We haven't talked two matchups here.
Two and on. We got another win.
Oh, that's a big matchup too. That was a power matchup.
That one helped you, or no? I guess that one helped you out, right? Because you're kind of battling with. He's part of the team.
Bacon's one of the teams I got to take down. Yeah, so it does help me out.
And you got two and on.
Two and on doing his thing again. Tyreek Hill is just so good.
Yeah, he is. He's amazing.
That was, man. Well, let's see. But he's got Mostert, though. That could be an ugly situation there now.
Yeah, but he's like running back rich, isn't he? Doesn't he still got like a shit ton of running backs?
No, I took one off his hands the other day for Olave, and now he sits Olave.
Yeah, he's got Olave and Mooney. You can slot one of those guys.
That's true. They fill the flex nicely, I guess. So
also has 3 defenses right now. Oh, no, 2. Never mind. Just 2.
Is Njoku, is he going to be playing next week? Is he going to be back?
I think he is back. It's the word on the street.
His team's just going to get better then.
Yeah, he's gaining strength. We already covered Jerry. We haven't covered...
Hold on, let's talk about Tua for a second here. He's good. He's legitimately good at this point.
He's legitimately good.
Yeah.
I agree. Doesn't throw the deep ball, but then you have a whole theory on his deep ball being bad, being better.
Yeah, because of the speed of those two, a bad deep ball that can't get there is better.
Yeah, because it draws PI or
he gets PI or because TI. Yeah, because to keep up with Tua, you're full sprinting while he's jogging.
Yeah.
And so he can just change direction so much faster to get to the short ball. So he's going to catch it every time, and you're just going to fly past.
I still think that if Tua could somehow throw like good deep balls, like Tyreek Hill would have like 2,000 yards.
Oh,
receiving at this point.
the long distance touchdowns. Yeah, he'd have more of those.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, like Tyreek Hill would have like 1,500 receiving.
But
yards
I think
right
I think he's has more catches this year because of that.
Oh yeah, well Tua's
Because-
super accurate, like over the middle of the field.
Yeah, but I'm talking like Mahomes. He could overthrow him or something. Miss the throw too deep.
Right.
But that's not happening with Tua.
Right.
I haven't seen Tua overthrow him
Yeah,
yet.
it's true.
He either hits him on the
overthrows.
money or he underthrows him.
It's usually underthrows.
And but he can always go back and catch the underthrow. The overthrow he can't get to.
The deep balls he always underthrows. Everything else he's accurate with. He just doesn't have that arm strength.
Yeah. But yeah, so
He's gonna hit the gym. You get a buff Tua,
I think
watch out.
I
I also
Kirk
think-
Cousins is
I
buff.
also have the opinion that I think the Dolphins are gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, that's stealing Greg Cody's take from Dan Le Batard show.
Is it stealing his take if I don't listen to the show?
I mean, I listen to the show and I know. Yeah, so yeah.
I don't know. I just really think that they can go head to head with anybody. I think their they need to figure out on the defensive side. The defense is terrible, but they have a lot of injuries.
They're undefeated with Tua still.
Yeah. Tua's the man.
What about Bacon's team? Anything we want to hit up on Bacon's team here?
No, not really.
No, he's kind of led by his kicker, really, more than anything.
Oh, damn, Nick Folk's back.
Yeah. I regret dropping. That's who I drafted to start the year, and
Yeah.
that offense was looking so bad.
Terrible, but they can kick field goals.
Let's see. Yeah, he's back to number 2. He went 18-15 his last 2 games.
Jesus.
And he's got a 17-pointer in there as well. This guy's a beast. Might be Bacon's best player at this
Only
point.
one we haven't talked about is you beating Matt Lash.
Yeah, man. The mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here anymore. The world's upside down. I guess he did have like JT out and Nick Chubb on bye. So.
Yeah, I caught a nice break with with Chubb on bye.
Yeah, I have JT. We'll get into that.
Yeah, that's that's right after this match.
I guess we can just get into it now, right?
Yeah.
Like
I guess I don't need my phone here. I can plug it in because it's about to die.
So we had like I guess that's the only trade. There
Well,
wasn't really any big
I feel like I
waiver
need to
wires.
give out a special shout out to Travis Etienne though. That guy is freaking awesome, man.
He is, yeah.
Oh, and Matt, man, I didn't talk about this enough. Matt Lash can suck it, dude. Josh Palmer kicked his ass.
Yeah, he did talk.
$36.
He did talk shit on your.
$10 and shove it up his ass. All $1 bills. This is gonna be thick.
Yeah.
Oh, man, did I think I was gonna lose this matchup actually because my kicker started missing a bunch of kicks?
I was rooting for it to happen. I was at Lydia's house and I was like, "Oh my god, I hope this happens." And she was like, "Why would you root for him to lose?" And I was like, "Well, think about the podcast content."
Yeah, I was getting.
If Krim loses because his kicker kept missing field goals, think about how upset you would like. I don't even know what this podcast would be right now. It would just be you ranting about how
Go on. You weren't here, and Riley went to bed already, and I'm in here itching myself of how
seething.
I'm just how angry and nervous I am all at the same time because I'm going, man. I really thought I should take these players out, but I'm like, I need the points at the same time.
Yeah.
And he missed so many points. The game got down to I was winning by 0.4 or something. And then I'm like, oh, then they went, or they were down by 8. The Chiefs were, so I'm going, oh, Bucker won't have to kick anymore if they have to go for 2 at this point. And then it went to overtime, and then he's like, oh no, he's gonna have to kick a field goal to win it.
Yeah.
But then he drained that shit. Yeah. And then I had Likely to play though, which was.
Yeah, he only had 1 catch.
That's what I mean. That's the thing. He could have goosed me a rookie tight end. So I was seriously considering. I just pull both of them because.
Yeah, so you don't lose.
Yeah. But
I don't think I would have pulled Likely. The chances of him getting negative points are pretty low.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was pulling the kicker because I didn't want to lose, I was just pulling everybody at that point.
Right.
All right, but yeah, there's the matchups.
Yeah, so what was that? There was only 1 trade.
Yeah, there was actually a trade last week too that we didn't talk about,
That
but
was like Jacoby Myers and
yeah, well, yeah. So Muhlenberg traded Matt Lash.
Jacoby Myers for who?
I don't remember. It was some, but then I got real jealous and mad because I was playing Matt Lash, so I immediately had to make a trade with Jerry too to even the score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that?
I traded him Foreman
Oh yeah. That's
and
right.
Godwin for. I think I just traded. For the Seattle.
Oh, Metcalf.
Yeah, DK. It's worked
Yeah,
out at least last week because man, Foreman terrible. Everyone on the team
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, they were. I think he'll probably have a bounce back game tonight.
Well, he's playing Atlanta again. The team he scored like
Yeah.
40 against
Yeah,
you last
I
time.
think he'll probably do okay tonight.
And then you gotta, realistically, Jerry might have actually got the better end of the trade, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted AJ Dillon too. I wanted the backup
Oh, yeah, that
for
worked.
yeah, and it worked out
Yeah,
because
because I remember when I seen that trade, I was like, Dylan's getting kind of trade raped here. But then I was like, oh well, he has Aaron Jones, so I guess. That makes
I
sense.
traded for. I also got AJ Dillon back.
It's kind of like when I had to overpay. For Khalil Herbert when I had Montgomery.
Yeah, I had to do a little over, but it might end up working out because now it looks like, Aaron Jones might not even play this week now. He immediately got hurt.
Yeah, and I think that's good. Like, because AJ Dillon should be pretty damn good if he's out.
Yeah, well, if just either one of them had
Yeah.
it to themselves, yeah, it's probably a pretty awesome play. But together, they kind of hurt each other,
Yeah.
obviously. But there was that trade, and then me and Matt Lash just traded a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
I did that because I trying to screw you over because I didn't have a tight end this week.
Yeah. Well, you were trying to trade me, Mark Andrews.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was pretty steep. You were asking for a pretty steep price. I wasn't doing Mark Andrews straight up for Kittle.
I did try to do that.
Yeah.
You were considering it.
Yeah, well, I honestly, if I couldn't get anyone else to trade me a tight end, I was going to do it.
Yeah.
But I finally found someone else to give me a tight end.
Yeah.
And I just got a nice little JT kicker to go along with my new tight end.
Yeah. That'll be solid for a nice 7 points in your lineup.
Yep. Well, if they put the real quarterback starting again, I might have a chance.
You get a front row seat to the whole Jeff Saturday circus.
I feel like we're not going to see much of it because we're watching Red Zone, though.
Yeah, and they just won't be.
They just will never be on the TV. So I think it'll be pretty easy to ignore. Because I also don't look at the fantasy score while it's going on because
Oh, it's true. Yeah, but
I'd have to kill myself if I saw what was going on every week.
This week you won't be able to not know who's on the other person's team because you're gonna be sitting by me and I'm gonna be massively complaining or gloating about what my team's doing the entire time.
Yeah, there is that, I guess.
Yeah.
God, yeah, dude. Hopefully I kick your ass. That would make everyone in the league happy.
It would.
Yeah.
Other than me.
Yeah,
It would make everyone else happy.
Yeah, everyone else would be pretty
Everyone
happy.
else is rooting for me to lose. Every year. This year, I think especially because my team's pretty good.
Yeah, because of
But,
the triple team
yeah,
put together.
But
yeah.
usually everybody's rooting against me, I feel like. Almost every year. I think me and Matt.
Well, it's because your team's normally good. Like last year, you weren't very good, and no one cared that much about your team.
Yeah. That's true.
It definitely helps. Yeah, when you're good year after year, yeah, people get pissed off about it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and I'm just like a jerk about it. Like I talk shit. to
Yeah,
people.
but I mean, if any of us won every single year, we'd probably be a jerk too. It definitely comes with the territory of always winning.
Yeah, that's true. Matt's a jerk about it, and he loses.
Yeah, well, that's why we also enjoy when he loses. So.
He just immediately dunked on Troy, and he's 2-7.
And he scored like 78 points, and a lot of shit talking for 78 points in a win.
Yeah, he's
Well, I mean, it's awesome at the same time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we gotta get into this week's matchups.
Yeah.
So we got. Should we start out with the big one, or are we gonna do that at the end?
Yeah, let's save it for the end, I guess.
Okay. Let's go to. We got Troy versus Matt Lash.
I don't know anymore. I finally figured out Matt Lash's team name, and he changed it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know which one of these is Troy and which one of these is Matt Lash.
Yeah, that's true. Because Troy used to have not the Seattle quarterback, the Denver quarterback. Look, it's in his picture still. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, but he's not on his team anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who do you think wins this? You got McCaffrey. I'd say Matt Lash probably bounces
I think
back.
that's probably pretty fair to
Ooh,
say.
Nick Chubb versus Miami. God damn, that's gonna be. He might score 50 points.
Yeah, plus he just got the. Wait, who? Oh, that's right. Mark Andrews on bye. He's not actually starting Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Got Debo though.
And superstar James Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah, so I gotta tell you that story. So when I'm sending that trade, I'll give you Mark Andrews and any one of my 3 good wide receivers for one of your top 3 running backs and Hawkinson. And he's like, all right, once I get home, I'll take a look at it. And he sends me an offer of, so his top 3 running backs I thought were Nick Chubb, Damian Pierce, and JT.
Yeah, as anybody would think.
Yeah. Well, I was awfully shocked when he sent the trade of James Robinson.
He had to try and sneak it in.
Yeah, of James Robinson and Hawkinson for Mark Andrews and DK. And I was just a little shocked. I was like, dude,
I'll give props to Matt Lash. I would have done the same thing.
I was like, what 3 running backs do you think I was talking about? Like, I wanted one of the starter running backs. And he goes, he is a starter.
Is he?
I don't know. But I thought it was so obvious what 3 running backs I was talking about. But
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Well,
apparently you should have clarified a little more.
I think he's a huge Robinson fan, though. I think he's had him the last few years in fantasy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had him last year for sure.
Yeah, so I think so. Maybe he just loves him that much. That
He
did score a touchdown last week for the Jets, but
yeah. And then Troy's got McCaffrey.
Yeah, which is awesome again.
Yeah. So him and Nick Chubb might be a bit of a wash. Those are 2 pretty good matches.
Yeah, if any, you probably give the edge to McCaffrey if anything out of that though.
I don't know, Miami isn't Miami the best matchup for running backs?
I don't know. They're definitely one of the top.
Yeah. Actually, Atlanta might be the top running back matchup.
Aren't the Chargers?
The Chargers are also
also pretty terrible though too.
That's true.
Either way, they both have great matchups. He's got DJ Moore playing in a few minutes here.
Yeah.
Nothing else too exciting on Troy's team there.
I say Matt Lash takes care of business there.
Yeah, that would be my guess. He is on tilt though.
And depending on the Josh Allen news.
You're not gonna. Yeah, that's true. So you're not gonna pick against Matt Lash this week?
No, I have an upset pick already.
Oh, you already got one scoped out.
I already got one scoped out.
All right, let's go to. I guess I'm looking at Ben and Gator.
Ben
here.
and Gator. That's what I'm also looking at. Looks like another kind of close matchup.
Pretty good matchup.
Gator gets Saquon back against Houston. That's gonna be a tough matchup.
Got Kamara against Pitt. That's not very tough either.
No, I think T.J. Watt's back though.
Oh, is he really?
I think so.
That defense might be changing.
Mm-hmm. And then you got Greg D. The Dulcich.
He's looking all right.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of. Oh, he's starting Algier. That's rough. Oh, Mixon's not by.
Patty Mahomes versus Herbert. Has Herbert done anything this year?
Ben should drop Herbert. I've considered in the one league I have Herbert just dropping him because he's just been horrible.
So his last 5 weeks have been 14, 8, 17, bye week 12.
Yeah, I seen somebody say that. Is Josh Herbert? It's probably Kyle Pitts, but other than him, Justin Herbert's like probably the worst pick in the entire draft so far, in fantasy draft. Because you took him like high, thinking you were getting like this elite QB, and he's not been good.
JT has to be worse up to this point.
That's true, 101. But those are like the 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Herbert's definitely in there, I would say.
Yeah. Like, for where you took him. Like, you were expecting
Oh,
to get elite QB play.
You know what else has been really bad is the Raiders tight end.
Oh, Waller.
He's been as useless as anybody this year.
Yeah, that's been injury related too, though.
Don't matter, dog.
Yeah, but I think it's worse when you have to start the guy every week.
Oh,
It
it
keeps
would if you
being
start
terrible.
him. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's true.
Like,
Well, didn't Waller just go on IR today?
He did, yeah. Him and Renfro. Devontae Adams can get like 20 targets every week.
That's pretty gay.
Yeah. Him and Renfro both went on IR today.
Huh. I didn't hear the Renfro news, I
Yeah,
guess.
that came out like an hour after.
Wow, that team, man. What's their record? They have 2 wins still?
I think so. I think they're 2-6.
What a
Yeah.
disaster.
You see, McDaniels was getting in like arguments with the owner on the sideline.
Did
last
you
night.
see? Did you see with the Twitter checkmark things how you can buy them now?
Yeah.
So someone made a who's the
Talking about the Steelers thing?
No, there's who's the ESPN Schefter. Someone made a fake Schefter one and paid for the check mark,
Yeah.
and then said Josh McDaniels has been fired, and everyone bought in on it, and there was
Yeah.
like players and all these people commented on the post.
That's
and,
awesome.
Yeah, and then it was.
I thought you were
just,
talking about the Kenny Pickett one. Did you see that?
no, I didn't see the Kenny
Matt sent
Pickett
that
one.
to me. Somebody made a fake Steelers thing and said that Kenny Pickett had died. We were like, oh, thoughts and prayers out to Kenny Pickett's family.
Oh my God. Wow.
I don't know if that was just a meme Matt sent me or if that was actually real, but I hope it was real because it made me laugh when I seen it.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk got his work cut out for him. I
Yeah.
don't think he thought some of these ideas through completely.
Well, I think he just thought he was going to make more money.
Well, he definitely is. I mean, this might be the first time ever he's done a business
I like
venture.
it. I think it's way better.
You think Twitter's better now?
Yeah, oh yeah. With like all this chaos, I think it's hilarious.
I mean, it's been basically the same so far, I feel like.
Yeah, but
I mean, people are already doing the fake stuff.
I know, but it's way easier for them
with
to
the
do
check
it now.
mark. Yeah.
It's way better now.
But he's also permanently banning people who get caught doing it too now.
Oh,
So
damn, that ruins it.
Yeah, he's cleaning up Twitter is the whole thing.
But yeah, Herbert sucks. I think Ben probably loses this matchup.
Oh man, I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be good for you.
I would help so much. Yeah, I need Ben on a nice losing streak coming in to play me next week.
I think I'm gonna give Gator the edge in this one. I almost played the Arizona DST this week, but I went a different direction.
My season is
This isn't your almost upset? Or your upset, I mean, not almost upset.
no, I can't pick. I need him to lose too much to be
Okay,
my almost
okay.
upset.
This is my upset pick.
Which one?
Is Matt beating Bacon? The projections are a little
Bacon.
out of whack right now because he hasn't put a QB in yet.
Yeah.
But,
No. Just check out the team here.
But I'm saying
Herbert
Matt
cut.
beats Bacon.
CeeDee Lamb.
That's my upset pick. Say Matt wins 2 in a row. When's the last time Matt won 2 in a row? Like 2020?
I kept betting on Matt to be my upset picks often early on in the year, and it really hurt me. He really was letting me down.
I think he's on the heater now.
Dude, the team, every time I look at it, it's not that bad a team.
No, it's not. And I think he gets it done this week.
Well, because Matt just does the dumbest shit ever. Like, he kept starting that Ellinger guy for weeks.
Yeah, he did. And he started Fields back when Fields was throwing 5 passes a week.
Yeah.
So look out for Sam Ellinger to be like QB1 in like 5 weeks from now. Like fantasy playoffs, Ellinger's going off.
I know he's got Deshaun Watson on his team.
Yeah, I seen that.
That'll work out.
Yeah, but
He's keeping him for the playoffs.
He's keeping it so he doesn't have to get waterboarded this year. Because if he gets the last place again, we just have to waterboard him.
Yeah.
You get last place twice in a row, you don't get a choice. You're getting waterboarded.
Yeah, Matt, if you don't let us waterboard you, we're going to have to waterboard your house.
Yeah, we're going to have to flood your house.
Yeah, we will flood your
We're
house.
going to have to start stripping your pipes out and just like letting it flood your basement. Waterboard his house.
Yeah, that's the next logical step. Is he owes 2 waterboardings then.
That's true. He needs
and if he refuses...
Yeah, you better be holding on to Watson to win you. Although Watson looked pretty horrible in the preseason.
That's what I mean. That's why I said
I hope he sucks so
That's
bad.
what I mean. I'm sure it'll work out.
I hope he sucks so bad. It would be so funny if they traded all this shit and got all this flack and then he sucks.
Yeah, I feel usually missing 2 years of football really hurts your ability
Yeah.
to play football.
And I also hope he sucks, because he's like a piece of shit. And,
That's the only reason I hope he sucks. Yeah.
Well, I hope he sucks because he's a piece of shit, and because it would be funny that the Browns did all this.
Oh yeah, to screw the Browns franchise over again. It's always funny.
Yeah. Just make them a laughing stock. They trade for the sexual predator, and then he just is complete garbage. It would be awesome. And
Yeah, they gave up a lot to get him.
And they gave him like the biggest contract in NFL history.
He's pretty
all
cool.
guaranteed. So they can't get rid of him.
Let's do the.
They have to hope that he rapes somebody again so they can void his contract.
You think that's built into the contract? I mean, he did.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There was new cases that came out.
Yeah, but were they from before or they're from currently? Since he.
I mean, no, they were definitely older.
I was gonna say
But-
he can't be that stupid. Is he? He has to, if he's gonna continue doing his shenanigans, he needs to. I have to imagine he's gonna at least be very careful about.
I feel like if you've done it that many times in your life, you don't really clean up your act.
That's true. Yeah. So you think he's gonna do it again and get caught?
I think he'll do it again. Whether he gets caught, I don't know, but he'll.
I don't think he'll get caught.
He
I think
will.
he'll do something. He'll do shit like this again. But
He's like the Fremont Strangler. He
Yeah.
will strike
he
again.
will strike.
That man needs to be put behind bars, or he will strike again.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, you're on the jury.
It's not looking good. It looks like he's gonna get off. The defense is.
He's gonna get off. OJ, you'd think he'd know something about putting together a good case.
Oh, he just keeps reading from his book of how he would have strangled people. It's his.
He keeps talking
Yeah.
about like, oh yeah, he was doing it all wrong.
Yeah.
That's not how you choke somebody.
yeah.
Look at these. Look at the bruising marks. He choked him for way too long.
Yeah.
You could have done this in like a minute flat.
Yeah, OJ, he says he's a big believer in the pillow over the face type of
Pillow,
choke. Yeah.
yeah.
He says, like you said, it doesn't leave the choking marks.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
that suffocation.
He's like, this is amateur stuff.
And then he's been wearing gloves the entire case, too. It's been really strange.
He's been wearing gloves.
Yeah.
And
He won't take his gloves off.
Huh. He won't take his gloves off
No.
this entire case.
All right. What were we just talking about?
Oh, we're talking about my upset pick of Matt over Bacon.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean...
Yeah, but how did we get to the Strangler? Oh, Watson. Deshaun Watson.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why. Yeah.
Matt should play him this week. Just throw him in.
Did OJ make videos talking about Deshaun Watson, how he was like a bad person or something?
Probably.
Because that would be awesome. It's
He
just-
probably did. I'm sure. He's always like, and he's like, and then I have my fantasy team, and they're doing this. He's always talking about his fantasy team.
Oh, he loves fantasy
Yeah.
football.
Yeah. He got big into it in prison.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently you're allowed to do that in prison.
Well, yeah, everyone. Yeah, I guess that would definitely. Well, it rages me. I'd kill an inmate, I guess, if I was in prison.
Hey, do you think a prison fight's ever started because of fantasy football?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they're
Did
playing
you-
in there, and then like somebody shanks somebody.
Did you
'cause
hear
he wouldn't
about
trade
the?
him a player?
Did you hear about the two baseball guys this year?
No,
I
I don't watch baseball.
mean, no, but it was about fantasy football. Two
Yeah.
teammates. One guy apparently was making some questionable moves,
Yeah.
and it started a fight between, like, in the middle of the game. One of the players went up and hit the other player.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then so they interviewed the guy who got hit, and he said, "Yeah, I probably deserved it because, it was a little sketchy of what I was doing." He was like the manager of one of the league
Yeah.
that the guys were in, and it was a legit beef between the two. Yeah,
That's interesting.
so it started a fight on the baseball team.
Huh.
I wish I remembered people's names from that incident, but
So
yeah,
it could definitely happen in prison.
yeah, if it can happen in a baseball game, it can happen in prison.
And then looks like we got Jerry going to go up against Nolan. So Nolan gets his Jerry by this week.
Nah, he's starting Gino finally though.
And Cordell's back. Jerry's not as.
Jerry's team actually not looking terrible.
We'll
this
know
week.
after tonight if he's horrible or not.
Yeah, it's true.
Because he's got his 2 running backs playing tonight. So I guess we'll know. We'll know if Jerry's completely back to doing what he does best, or if he's maybe he's gonna score over 80 points this week.
I think there's a higher chance he scores less than 80. But,
Yeah. Yeah. What's the over/under line set for Jerry's team week to week?
Well, he's projected for 95, so
Yeah,
I think
but
we
that's
get
not
pretty
real.
good. I think we get pretty
Yeah.
good odds betting the under at 80. No, we get real good odds betting the under at 80.
Yeah, but when you look at his past performances,
Yeah.
I think Vegas would adjust and they'd.
Yeah, the betting favorite will come in heavy under, and then they'd
Yeah.
readjust the line. Yeah.
They'd probably get moved down to like 72. I guess he could probably score over 72. He'd probably put it like 76.
Is there a way to see averages on this
I
thing?
don't think so. But yeah, Nolan should shellac him.
That would be my guess. Just the double running back strategy. It's from the same team.
Oh yeah, I mean it's worked out at times this year for Jamal, and Jamal's the running back 14.
Yeah, he just keeps. Well, because he plays so much.
Yeah, he had 24 carries last week.
Yeah, because what's his?
They both play Chicago this week, so that's actually probably not a bad move. Chicago threw.
I don't think he's doing it because it's a good or bad move. Look, I think his team is almost forced to do it.
Yeah, he's got some buys, and yeah, he doesn't have a lot.
Because then he did it last week too.
Yeah. He's kind of forced into it, for sure. Maybe Nolan wants some single carry action.
I was trying to trade Nolan earlier today for Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, but he wouldn't part with Najee.
Well, he wanted to give me Najee, and I just didn't want Najee at all.
You don't want Najee on your team. Trust me, I have Najee in the league, and I hate my life.
He was sending me Najee, and I didn't want Najee.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in having that man.
I don't want Najee.
I would
under any circumstances.
I wouldn't drop him, but I also would never play him. I don't know, because I almost wanted to trade like both of my Green Bay running backs for both of his Detroit running backs.
Yeah.
And then we do the Andrews for Goddard switcheroo.
Yeah.
I never sent it to him, but I don't think he would have done it.
There's no way.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Even though I think he's definitely getting the better end of that.
Yeah, but he's starting both running backs because he needs to. Where you start both the Green Bay ones, you can't. That doesn't work out as well.
Maybe you send him Dylan, he sends you Swift. You get the 2 good ones, he gets the 2 bad ones.
That's why that's why I didn't send it, because I feel like he was gonna hold on to Swift because you held on to him that long. You gotta wait for him to get back at this point. I feel like
Right, yeah. I agree.
it would have to be a pretty bonkers offer. I'd have to send him to probably get Swift.
Probably. And he's getting healthier.
Because he did put Jamal in one of the trades, but he's giving me Najee and Jamal, and I'm just going, man, if once Swift gets back, how good is Jamal getting? There's just too many question marks for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they weren't they weren't unfair trade. And then the other, Michael Carter was also part of it. But I don't know what's going on there either. It was all question marks.
Yeah.
Because
There
they
are a lot of
got
questionable
James
running.
Robinson in with him now. And James Robinson got more carry last week than...
Who do you think's team's better? Tuanon or Nolan's team?
Ooh.
Because that's probably the second best team at this point, right?
Tuanon?
Yeah, Tuanon.
The second best?
Yeah.
I think his team's better than Nolan's.
I do too.
But didn't Nolan win the head-to-head matchup?
He might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But looking at it, I mean, he's starting. Mostert took a hit this week, though. Or,
Yeah,
I guess it was
but
last
he's
week
got
he
he's
took
got
the hit.
other guys to start in his place. Like
Yeah,
T,
but he's
like,
starting Mostert this week.
Yeah, but T Higgins is on bye and Stevenson's on bye.
Yeah.
Like he
I
would
think-
start both of them.
I would say
over most.
roster's fully, everyone, nobody on bye. I would take Tuanon.
Yeah,
I think I would take Tuanon.
Yeah, I agree. I would too. I think Tuanon's the second best team. I think he's better than Matt Lash. I think he's better than Nolan.
Yeah.
I think he's
Well, Matt Lash has got an actual usable wide receiver at this point now too.
That's true.
So, and a running back they hadn't been playing all year anyway. So
speaking of Tuanon, he's got kind of a tough matchup this week against Riley. I can see Riley finally snapping his losing.
this was
streak.
going to be my upset pick. Actually,
Okay, I thought about it as well.
This one was going to be
I
mine.
thought about it as well. Like Riley on a 7-game losing streak.
It's impressive, but I think James Conner. I think he's back. I think he's gonna.
He played like 70% of snaps.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Straight off the injury, yeah.
He's back.
And they're playing the Rams.
He's back to
who have been not
plodding along
good
for like no yardage.
Oh.
Him and Leonard Fournette very similar.
No, Conner had a good game last week. I thought, like yards per carry wise.
He might have. I don't know. I didn't watch any of the games. Him always said.
Or maybe 7. Yeah, 7 for 45.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yards per carry wise, that's really good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
And then he's still getting 5 passes caught. He might, if he can just score touchdowns.
I've always been a James Conner detractor.
Not always.
Well, I liked him for fantasy in the same way I like detractor as well, but I like him for fantasy.
I text Riley about getting Kelsey so I could play Kelsey against you, which would have been the best, but Riley never answered me.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
He likes to do that when it comes to trades, but when I brought up steak fry and UFC fights this weekend, he answered right away.
Yeah, lied to you.
Yeah, and then lied about everything. Yeah. Yeah, Riley, you said you were working this week, and I found out you're going to dinners and just chilling and not working at all.
Maybe he's coming here tomorrow to only turn around and go back. I can't imagine he would do that, but yeah, I think Riley probably wins this matchup. I was looking at this earlier.
We're on to you, Riley. The buys are hurting Tuanon a little bit.
Yeah, they're hurting him quite a bit.
But I'm picking Riley on this one.
Riley's got the best kicker in the world, Younghoe Koo. Won't trade him to me. Tried.
You tried to trade for Koo?
Yeah,
you trade him, but not me.
Yeah, Koo's my guy.
No, he's not. You didn't even draft him this year.
I know. Well, I planned on it, and then
I
I thought. Then I didn't think McPherson would fall to me, and then he was there, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take him."
Well, yeah, of course. He's one of the worst kickers in the league.
So true.
Look at his numbers, man. He's always missing, not clutch at all.
Yeah, apparently.
Plus, Joe Burrow's constantly lying about him.
Let's get into the big.
Oh wait, did you hear the news today?
What?
I'm a Joey B fan now.
You are?
Yeah, you didn't see.
Oh, because of the woman. Joey
Man, he is one attractive lady.
I didn't look at this. I just seen the. I'm gonna give a live reaction here.
Yeah, Joey B is the lady for me, without a doubt. Tom Brady not terrible looking either. Kyler Murray severely misjudged in this though.
Joey B. Yeah, I don't like Rodgers. Yeah, obviously Jimmy G's attractive.
See, I didn't find Jimmy G's as attractive.
I think Burrow's the hottest so far.
Honestly, I think Jimmy G looks better as a man than a woman.
Who else we got?
Look at Kyler. I think he's underrated in this. They only put like half his picture on because they're trying to be funny, but.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Man, I could see me sliding him into like the 2 or 3 slot there for me.
Zach Wilson's also okay.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's pretty good in a different way though.
Yeah, I'll go with Joey B.
I'll go Joey B. Then, man, probably. I don't know who you putting at number 2.
I
feel like
Number 2. I like how nobody's gonna have any idea unless they've seen this picture what we're talking about.
No, it's all over Twitter though, because I was looking at this before it was even posted in the group chat.
For anybody that hasn't seen this, somebody photoshopped a bunch of NFL QBs and made them into women.
They didn't it's like that face app.
Yeah,
thing.
they used like a face app thing to turn them into women.
Well, and then they ranked how many beers you would have or need to.
Yeah.
How many beers would it take to get with NFL QBs as women? That's what this is. Zach Wilson's pretty nice.
Yeah, Justin Fields ain't bad either.
Justin Fields looks like it's like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is what it says. Got to check ID first,
Yeah.
but one shot.
Kirk Cousins is terrifying, scary. Deshaun Watson kind of looks like that girl from The Office. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
But like a
Kelly,
Down syndrome version of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly Kapoor.
Aaron Rodgers might look the worst.
Think of Kelly Kapoor with Down syndrome, and that's what Deshaun Watson.
I'll go Jimmy G second.
Jimmy G looks like he'd be so mean as a woman.
Yeah.
It's not doing it for me. He looks mean. Yeah, it's Joey B definitely takes.
They didn't do much Mahomes much credit. They basically put Mahomes with like different hair.
Well, same with Kirk Cousins. They just gave Kirk Cousins long hair.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. I saw more of these today. There's the Jags quarterback in here though.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look any different. He looks almost exactly the same.
Probably.
Like the hair is even the same though. So.
But anyways, yeah, let's get into the matchup of the week here.
Okay, let me
The
get
matchup of the season.
I think I'm going Kyler Murray number 2 though.
I'm going Jimmy G number 2.
I'll go. Yeah. Jimmy G. Nah, Jimmy G's like 4 or 5 for me.
Nah, big mistake.
I would go Zach Wilson before Jimmy G.
I thought about Zach Wilson. But
This is such a weird conversation.
But no, yeah, we got the NGP.
Right.
We got the NGP bowl this
Yeah,
week. Me and Krim finally played each other.
Save the best for last.
Yeah, the NGP bowl. The
We gotta think of some cooler to call it.
what? What's wrong with the NGP bowl? It's the
I don't know,
podcast.
just-
The NGP podcast bowl.
I get it, yeah,
It's
but
the matchup.
it just doesn't slide off the tongue real good.
The not pussy cup.
You know, it's all right. Look at that. It's 50-50 on who percentage-wise of who's gonna win this thing, though.
I did see that. It's 50-50 right down the
Wow,
middle.
Kyler Murray's getting no love this week. 17 points projected. Wow.
Yeah, he's getting the same projected as T-Law.
All against Kansas City. Yo,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to throw it a lot. Though,
That's why I
so,
went with him. Like,
yeah.
I didn't see anybody saying him as a good streamer this week, and I was like, I'm going with my gut here. I think T-Law's gonna.
I don't think it's that bad.
No. So I went T-Law. I got Lamar on bye this week. I got the New England defense, number 1 defense on bye this week as well.
I got Tennessee, dude. You guys just let me pick them up.
I thought about picking them up, but I
That's
just
mighty kind of y'all.
I had a premonition that the Giants DST is gonna get a touchdown this week.
Tennessee defense has been looking really good lately.
They have been.
And I dropped them during their bye, and then I'm like, why? Or no, not their bye, but the Kansas City. I'm like, oh, I need them back. Why'd I do that?
Yeah.
So I spent a couple dollars to get
I
them.
thought about picking them up because they have Green Bay next week too.
And Cincy. And Philly. And
Cincy?
Jackson.
You're going
it's
against Cincy?
cakewalk the rest of the
Cincy
way.
and Philly? I'm not
Yeah.
playing against Cincy and Philly.
Oh, I am. Just cakewalking.
I disagree. But
Yeah, I'm clearly lying.
I tried to pick up Graham Gano, but somebody else picked him up.
Yeah, I also tried to pick up Graham. Someone paid money to do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay money.
No, I'm never paying money for a kicker. I
Yeah,
refuse to
yeah,
ever
I'm
pay
not
$1
paying,
for.
not paying money for a kicker.
So I'm gonna stick with Butker, I guess, who just almost cost me so bad this past week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hoping for a similar result this week. What else we got? Big matchups. We got big matchups in the running backs.
Well, I am curious who's going to score more between Henry and ETN because that was part of that trade I offered you.
That's true.
So it's going to be interesting to see who scores more this week.
Henry's got a pretty tough matchup this week.
Who does?
Henry, Denver's deep. They haven't been super good against running backs though.
ETN playing Kansas City, so that could be tough for.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think they're necessarily great against the run. They just score a ton of points, so you're not always running the ball.
Yeah, and they've been pretty weak against the passing game this year so far.
So not super great matchups for either of them, but
yeah. But
see.
Jefferson's got a bit of a tough matchup against Buffalo.
Mostly, I'm just hoping Lenny loses his job this week.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
helpful.
go a long way to helping me.
That would be very helpful for you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. But the Buccaneers have also...
Seattle's defense has been better the past couple weeks, though. They've been turning it around.
They have been.
Because I picked them up last week to play them because I trusted them enough at that point.
Didn't they play Connor last week? They let Connor have some good runs against him. So they
play Arizona.
Yeah, so I think you can still get it done on the ground, but that's not really... Lenny can't get it done on the ground anyways.
Yeah, he's got to catch... Yeah, that's true.
He's got to catch 7 passes.
Which I mean, he will. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping he just loses the starting job.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm playing Gabe Davis or not yet. I'm waiting on the Josh Allen news.
What you probably should do is start Rashad White and Lenny Fournette.
Go with the Nolan strategy?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, but Rashad White's like never really done anything.
If you do that, I'll play A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones at the same time.
I don't want to do that. I think that they might both. Wait, even you can play Aaron Jones even if he's out?
Sure. Why not?
You can play him. Maybe he's declared.
Yeah, I got to change something up to take you down. Everyone else has been playing all their players, and it's not working.
I also got Devontae Adams against Indy, which is that they just look.
All right, we're getting too in depth. No one cares anymore. We're just talking about our matchup.
It's just the NGP pool. We gotta talk in depth on the NGP.
Well, I'm getting bored by it now, though.
Well, who do you think wins?
Well, me, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm projected to win by 2 points right now.
That's true.
Most of the time I'm projected to lose though by like 95%.
That's true. I think I might actually score more points this week than normal because I don't have to play Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's true. I remember saying last week, I wish you would play Lamar.
Yeah.
Because he sucks.
He's had some tough matchups. He's got some good ones coming up though.
Yeah, that is a quarterback that cannot throw a football though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he has no receivers to throw to.
There were some open guys this past week, and man, was he throwing some bad balls out there.
I didn't get to watch the game.
You didn't watch that with me?
Did we? I don't think I watched that.
Was that not the Monday night game?
It was a Monday night game, but I feel like I didn't watch it.
Well, I was at your house watching it.
Fuck, I don't remember. It's all a blur. Yeah, you were here.
Yeah, we definitely watched it because I had my soup.
Oh, yeah.
You were watching me eat my soup.
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, we definitely watched it because I know Riley wouldn't have been up for a night game, so it had to be you, and it had to be Monday night.
Yeah, I think it was Monday night.
Definitely, yeah. All right, well, Silvernail said he was going to be here to talk some trades with us, but I don't think he's making it.
Yeah, it sounds like another sneaky Silvernail move.
Yeah. It would be funny for our other podcast, we have Silvernail and just talking about his trades the whole time. They're just going, who the fuck is this guy?
just make them listen to this guy ramble about his trades.
Hearing anything more than guys talking about their trades.
And then those guys will be like, man, this guy sounds really sneaky.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this guy. This guy seems like he's trying to get one over on everybody.
Silvernail's going to be in that league next year. Then we'll just take that.
Is he going to take my spot?
No, we'll just take someone else's that we don't know. That's just becoming our league slowly, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, well, I was quitting that league next year because I don't want to deal with that guy anymore. I don't want to deal with the stupid roster limits. I'm over it.
Yeah, I haven't done them. Yeah,
I haven't even really been setting my lineup in that league.
All right, I guess we're signing off. I don't think Silvernail's making it here. See y'all next week.
Their dicks are huge, huge, huge.